One of the things that I love about book widgets is the fact that you can be totally malleable. And as the students are working, you can help them, you can manipulate things, and you can go back and forth on this. So let's talk a little bit about book widgets and the live mode.
Yeah. So I'm going to open a side-by-side view here of the student view and the teacher. For just right now, I'm going to do the teacher view a little bit larger because there's a couple of things that I want to show you. I'm going to click on that teacher assignment there, and I'm going to click on the assignment itself. When I click on the assignment itself, I'm now in a new dashboard. And right up here, it says live. But before I hop away from here, look at this. Have you ever made a mistake and you're, the smarty pants in your class? Oh, Mrs. Place, you have a mistake on number 1. You could edit it right here, update the widget and be like, I don't see a mistake. Does anybody else see a mistake? Just a little hint. So here's Sam. So I have a whole list of my students. Sam is my only student in my class right now, but I would see a whole list of my students. I also see my questions here. So I can look at Sam's work holistically. I can look at Sam's work question by question. So now I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. I'm going to make my windows the same size so that we can see them. Now you see Sam was in this question 2 minutes ago. I'm going to come down. What's animal number 2? I believe it's a lion. Watch the left-hand side of the screen, everyone. What? Less than a minute. And did you notice down here, the question changed, the number changed. So we're going to come up here. We're going to enter monkey. Now we have 2 correct questions for question number 5. If I want to take a look at specifically where Sam is and what Sam is doing, I click on Sam's name and I can see all of Sam's work and all the auto grading that has already happened. And this is so powerful because I can walk over to Sam or I can send Sam a message and say, mind your spelling, or make sure you look closely at the animals. It's just such a powerful tool to be able to encourage your students, help your students in real time while they're working on an assignment. I hate to see my students frustrated. And so if I can, especially when we're practicing, if there's something that I can do to help them, I say, hey, I will take that superpower that BookWidgets gives me, and the addition of having it inside Google Classroom is even better.
And again, this is in real time, right? So as you're going through, you can be seeing 30 kids, oh my goodness, 22 kids all at the same time, putting these things together. And you can go over and say, look, try this, change this, update this, time out.
Yeah, if you see everybody's making the same mistake, a lot of times I'll say, all right, guys, let's take a break. Let's review question number, whatever it is, because obviously my teaching didn't work and I need to go back and review. So I absolutely love the live view. So are there any questions in the chat about the live view?
There's a couple questions coming up about how many students can you have in one classroom?
Unlimited.
That's amazing.
Yeah, unlimited. So now let's say that Sam is finished with his work. Sam has to do a couple of things, and I really want to highlight this routine for you inside Google Classroom. The first thing is Sam has to submit his BookWidgets assignment, and he's going to use the submit button at the bottom. So he's going to click send submit, and of course, check his name, yes, send in his work, and click OK. Submit, send, OK. But wait, he's not quite done because he needs to turn in his work also inside Google Classroom. So he's going to press the turn in button here inside Google Classroom. So he's going to turn in his BookWidgets work so it's graded, and turn in inside Google Classroom so that his teacher knows that his work is ready to be graded. Now we're going to take a look here. I want to show you something way cool. Let me refresh my screen here with Sam. Come into my assignment. I don't think I needed to refresh it, but do you see this little envelope right here?
What is that for?
That little envelope is a signal to me that Sam has turned in his work. If you say to a student, where's your work? And they're like, I turned it in, I finished it. If you don't see that envelope, it means they did turn in their work, and they probably missed that turn in button inside Google Classroom. But because we're here to help you, you can turn in the copy for the student. Now, at the beginning of the year, I turn in the copy for my students, but as the year goes on, I tell them, you guys, you have to remember to turn in your work. Go back and turn it in.
So say that again.
Just
When you hit that submit working copy, is that turning it in from both BookWidgets and Google Classroom?
Yeah, it's it's completing that loop. Completing that loop for the student. Yeah. So I absolutely love that. You can also take a look at the student view up here. Remember, this is all fully integrated inside Google Classroom.